But it had to be on this list, even if it is in last place, purely for its fan reaction. Whether you love or hate this film and this scene, you can't help deny that everyone had strong feelings about this moment. Now, a lot of fans didn't like this scene, and it is a little hard for me to see why, no pun intended, but as far as I can tell, they dislike it because they feel that Batman is mentoring Batgirl and that he is taking advantage of her. Now, I've never really personally thought of them like this. I've seen them mainly as partners.
I thought we were partners.
We are.
So personally, I don't really see the problem, as I don't think it's taking advantage of her and the relationship they have. They're both consenting adults, so leave them to it. But everyone is entitled to their own opinions. The scene occurs because Batman and Batgirl are arguing. He is being overly protective and not letting her get involved in a case they were working on.
You're off this one.
What?
I don't want you on this case.
At all?
This argument turns into a fight, and then this fight turns into sex.
It was fantastic. Like fireworks.
And the reaction that the characters have to this is very complex. It's an adult theme that's reminiscent of friends getting drunk and having a one-night stand. And it changes the dynamic of their relationship forever, with Batman not being able to handle it. And this fills Batgirl with anger and regret.
It was just sex, for God's sake. It doesn't have to mean anything. It's not like we have to care. I don't care. You don't care. We just go back like it was. That's all.
Although Batgirl does have a bit of an overreaction in anger at one moment and decides to attack an innocent bystander for next to no reason.
I need space! Hey, hey, hey!
There. Space.
This is a very odd moment and is not very heroic of her. True, the guy did look like a jerk.
But I try to be what you want.
You're not listening to me, Debbie. You're so damn clingy. I feel trapped, like I can't move.
But that doesn't really justify throwing him 10 feet into the air, especially since we don't know any of the backstory of these characters. And with the film's R rating, the scene is one of the more graphic of DC animation. And though I respect the theme they went for, with it not just being a quick clean sex scene that you normally see in films with no real consequences, but actually a real life affair with consequences and regret coming from it.
Maybe it was too soon, even after all this time.
Talk to him, Babs. Some guys need a period of adjustment. They get nervous about commitment. He's only human.
I must still say that I didn't really see why it was in the film. It's not really needed, and in a way it seemed to be just there to justify the R rating, and personally I don't think this kind of thing should have really existed outside of erotic fan fiction. Some characters just shouldn't hook up in the official DC films, because it kind of ruins the whole relationship, as this film clearly shows.
I thought I'd save you the trouble of ending this.